Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I gotta take a look at the challenges that, I don't know why I haven't continued here. That must be from the NLSS yesterday. Anyway, challenges. We're due for Solar System now. This is a challenge I've heard a lot about. Maybe you start with a Sun card? That's what I thought about the Solar System. You start with a Sun card. Well, it seems like we can't shoot, and we just have an assortment of flies surrounding us. Okay, so this is Solar System, just writing the seed down here. And our seed is 1SWGTQ8, sorry, TA1Q. I don't think I'm dyslexic. I just think I don't do very much handwriting anymore. And that leads to me, you know, feeling like I'm basically in 3rd grade again. Not that there's anything wrong with that if you're watching and you are in 3rd grade. So Solar System is one of those challenges that a lot of people have mentioned. Hey, you know, you got this quest to beat all the challenges without taking damage, or not without taking damage. That would just be, that's Cobalt Streak level right there. But beat all the challenges without dying, or losing at least. This is one of the ones that people suggested would be very, very difficult. I don't disagree. But I've kind of, in a way, been training for this challenge my whole life. And the luck might help. Whenever I get an orbital, I always make an effort to use it as offensively as possible, so I think maybe compared to the norm, I might have a slight advantage. Not to say that this... Oh, that was bad. Not to say that it won't be difficult, because it will be difficult. But it might not be as impossible as it might be for somebody else. But if we lose this one, and it's conceivable, I guess it depends, like, if we can get, like, a deal with the devil or something like that, that would make it a lot easier, but, if we lose this one, we'll skip it, and then we'll come back and we'll do it a little later, just so we're not, you know, maybe spending one whole day doing 4 Solar System challenges. I'll admit, though, I'll acquiesce, this is probably going to be one of the tougher ones. I'm definitely going to pick this up, just so we, hopefully have a little bit less of a chance of dying straight away. Not only is it the Solar System challenge, but we're lucky enough to be on, the cellar. Oh, come on. Just because there was an explosive rock there. Which means that we actually have a pretty decent chance of fighting the Haunt, which I'm very excited about, as you might expect. I'm trying to use the blue flies to kill him. Doesn't seem to have made too much of a difference. Oh, come on. There we go. That one actually worked well. We got an Empress card. Not that that gives us anything. Oh my god. Okay, you're going to make me fight the Haunts? Well, I'll do it, game. I'll play your stupid, shitty fucking game. But I'm not going to be content about it, okay? I'm not going to be happy about it. And I don't think you deserve that from me. I can't believe that hit. I'm super stoked that it did. He does a slight twitch before he does his attack. Just a slight little twitchy thing. There we go. That was pretty good. We got to be very, very vigilant about actually hitting him. Yeah, there's that little twitch. Oh, okay, I let him hit me there. And we won. I'm a little surprised by that. Wooden spoon, definitely not the item I think I needed there, but let's move on, shall we? This strikes me as one where you've really got to get the deal with the devil on this floor and maybe pick up Mom's knife. Do the flies? They don't even break the poop here, okay. Yeah, I feel like if you don't snag, like, Mom's knife on this run, or maybe sacrificial dagger, I guess, you're going to find yourself in a really rough spot. The only other way out that I can really conceive of is, by the way, I love that we're on the cellar again. Yeah, the only other way out that I can really conceive is if, you just get a ton of HP. And then, like, a Nun's Habit, maybe Yumahart, I don't know. Or like a Nun's Habit, like, Flush card, or Necronomicon, or something like that. Amnesia, you know... Usually I dislike Amnesia, it's inconvenient, but let's be honest, I would rather have Amnesia than like if I got a bad trip or something, I would just be totally fucked, so. Oh, come on. You're gonna do me dirty like that? At least give me some HP. There is some HP here, I got it. Well, this is shaping up to be easy. This is what I get for being cocky in earlier challenges, I guess. You know, chickens are coming home to roost here. Fistula, alright. At least it's not blue fistula, but I am going to have to get right up in this fistula's grill to do damage. Being able to fly helps a lot. There goes our deal with the devil chance. That's okay. You know, I think that is important, but above all else, survival is key. Now, Fistula is especially annoying now, because it actually can go over rocks. The silkworms can't, though. Obviously. Obviously. Which creates a bit of a safe area for me. Not a huge one, though. How do we get out of this one? I have no idea. It would be really nice to actually be able to go to our shops. We have not had that luxury yet. Alright. This is okay. I think I could have gotten out of this without taking damage. So I'm a little bit salty that I did take damage. Oh, but we did get a deal with the devil. Okay, please God. Dark Bum, Mom's Knife. Gimp. Okay, straight up, I'll take Gimpy. I want to keep my deal with the devil precedent alive, and there is the chance that this could end up working out very well for me. Or at least well for me in a situation where I desperately need it. But it's not that amazing. It certainly wasn't one of the items that I was hoping to get above all else. There's a tinted rock right there, and that gave us a bomb and a key, which is good. I'm not going to look for a secret room because we did have that amnesia pill. I think I'm just going to head down to the next floor, and I'll be reasonably happy with where we're at. I really, you know, even though Gimpy's not that good, I wanted to keep deal with the devil precedent. Because an item like if we get Dark Bomb or Mom's Knife, that's really our out, for lack of a better word. That's actually a really good word to use to describe it. That's our out. That's our victory. It hangs on those items. I can't really think of many other ways that we can make this happen. Shop items to augment, that's nice. Shop items to augment our spacebar item if and when we get one. Apart from that, I don't know, man. We are lucky. I love attack flies. I really do. Maybe not as like your primary means of doing damage, but they do a lot of damage in their own right. I'll open it. We don't have item rooms, so we don't have to be as nervous about keys. In fact, bombs might even be a little bit more of a pressing concern, because we can use those to get to secret rooms. Okay, that could have been bad. I think at this point we got to go to our shop. Steam sale. To be honest with you, the Steam sale might be worth buying because I would like to go to more shops in the future. The problem is, you know, the Steam sale is kind of it's expensive right now. It's cost prohibitive, if you will. Now these guys, I don't like the idea of having to get right up next to them. I'm just waiting for our blue fly to be in a good position. Kind of blew it. That's okay. That was very bad, and I don't feel good about that damage in the least. It's all right though. We're still alive here. We're actually making pretty good money. They could at least start you with some kind of spacebar item on this one. Ease the pain a little bit. Blood Bank's pretty wild. I think I may actually end up playing it if I have leftover HP, which I do right now, but who knows how that's going to look after the boss, right? After that Bruce Springsteen concert, things could be very different. Gotcha. Ace of Spades. At least we have a trinket now. Let's do it. Peep. You know, this doesn't strike me as like my ideal boss fight, but at least we can fly. So, you know, the eyes will be problematic. Everything else, theoretically not so bad, though. I don't know. But if we play the Blood Bank, we can get enough money to presumably buy something later from the shop. I don't know, man. There's actually a couple more outs that I didn't consider. Magic Fingers would give us an out. If we got a lot of money. Magic Fingers could be amazing. Red Candle would be extraordinary for us, and these items are all unlocked. How fucked up is it that I'm actually doing better against Peep than I normally do? And I can't attack. I mean, the attack flies, they do their dirty work, but come on, man. Old Bandage. This is an acceptable item for a couple of reasons. One big reason is that this will allow me to play the Blood Bank and get a lot of HP back, you know, cumulatively, basically, net. Plus, every time we play the Blood Bank, we have a chance to get Gimpy to pay out. I'm gonna do it once more. This is taking us pretty low. But we are at 30 cents now, which means we can buy the Steam sale, and then we have our whole lives ahead of us to buy half-price items in the shop, and we'll have a decent supply of cash to actually do it as well. So let's buy our Steam sale. Just to be safe, I think we'll buy the Spirit Heart as well. Pill's interesting, but it's a little bit too much of a risk-reward type deal for me right now, I think. So I'm going to do a little bit more exploration, and we'll see what else we have for us on this floor. That was actually kind of nice. I want these bats on the other side of me right now, because our rotation's all bunged up. That was not a good way to accomplish what I wanted to do there, but it got the job done. Alright, you know, I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable with this run. Like, I got a little bit more experience under my belt. We know that shops are going to be at least advisable for us as we continue to play more and more on this run. Yeah, you know, we could be in a worse position right now for sure. I mean, we could have pretty easily died against the Haunt right off the bat. I didn't mean to pick that up, by the way. That's my bad. And that's the kind of thing, it constitutes a minor mistake that might end up making a bit more importance as we get further and further along. Now, that's what I was looking for. I was going to say, nobody wants to be the guy who loses the run because they were playing a blood bank too aggressively, but we got a lot of money out of it. We got a couple of spirit hearts and red hearts out of it even, and we did okay. Checking for secret rooms. You never know if onks or one-ups could end up making all the difference on this run, you know? But that's just pills. Let's take him. Okay, meaningless. 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 Probably not worth the 3 hearts that we spent here, but this is okay. We've set up a decent position. The spirit hearts give me an okay chance of getting a deal with the devil on the next floor. And again, there's only a couple of items we would need there. I don't even know, maybe little brimstone would work? Red candle, little brimstone, magic fingers, at least like a Necronomicon or something like that. You know, there are more outs than I originally had postulated. Good turn there. Saved yourself some heartache. That's gonna be good for me. Careful. I gotta use a lot of my mental energy to focus here, you know. It's easy to get a little cocky and be like, I'm doing okay, but let's put this in the context of the whole run. We've accomplished nothing. We're still at the very, very outset of this run. Things don't typically start to get tougher until a little bit later. But I'm pleased with what we're doing right now. We're on Catacombs 2. Could we beat Mom with the run we have right now? I think it's a possibility. I would, well, let's put it this way. I relish the opportunity to improve ourselves a little further before we have to find out. Even if it is just HP. Alright, this is a... Oh, that's not even our shop. Okay. So, if this is like a full reroll, I'm actually tempted not to take it because I'm kind of enjoying this run right now. As opposed to the head trauma run where I was a little bit frustrated. Just a little bit, though. I'm kind of digging the new style that I have to learn here in order to make things work for me. That was bad damage, but we did get a red heart out of it. We could have an arcade on this floor, and if we found a blood bank, I would be stoked. That was such dumb damage. That was substantially worse. Be patient. You have to very much be patient here. We will check out that double key room, just not yet. The Hollow. Okay, so of all the bosses, the Hollow is the one that should be probably the easiest. That goes for, like, all the time. But, maybe especially in this situation. We got 2 of him now, which is less than ideal. But, yeah, we got a nice little pincer movement there that cut him down to size. You owe me a deal with the devil here, game. You owe me this one. Alright. Happy to have box. What is our... Oh, that's a rune. Hagala. So that destroys all the rocks. I don't know if it's better or worse than Embers. I guess it's better. Okay, this is... All will be forgiven if you just let me get Krampus's head here. Lump of coal is actually meaningless. Krampus's head could be a run winner. But we are somewhat at the whim of randomness here. Well, not like a coin flip, which I guess is random. It's just there's not very many options. We get a lump of coal, which is kind of comical. So you might be saying Child's Heart, right? Flat worm, obviously worthless for us. You might be saying Child's Heart. I don't know. I really like Ace of Spades. Well, this is 2 keys for like 30 cents. I wouldn't buy 2 keys for 30 cents, so I guess I should be happy to trade 2 keys for 30 cents. And we presumably will have some kind of shop still available on this run. a secret room somewhere that we've unlikely seen thus far. Oh, that was... These guys they got some tricky AI. I don't know if they've always had that tricky AI. They got some tricky AI. You know, since I can fly, like this Hagalaz rune really doesn't seem that great, but I guess it's better than the Empress, because you can't do shit with the Empress. If you can't fire, maybe your flies get bigger? I doubt it, though. Whatever you do, don't pay out with the rock, like right in your own fucking face. Or not a rock, sorry, a bomb right in your face. I'll be so mad if you blow yourself up before you can give me something useful. Hey, more HP, that's pretty good. I will sacrifice half our Spirit Heart to come in here. We can get a consumable for this. Oh, we can't just leave, okay. So yeah, I'll eat shit on this one. It's alright, it could have taken us a step towards becoming Guppy. I don't know what I even would have liked about that. Okay, and there's our shop. Oh, come on. You're doing me a little dirty on this room, you gotta admit. On this floor, I should say. Gotta admit, we've had a couple of good opportunities to get something done, and you've just decided no. Because you're being kind of a jerk about it. Wow, thank you, Gimpy. You should hit me more often. I don't think I'd mind. But if we only have to beat Mom, it would be cruel if they made you beat more than Mom on this run. But if I only have to beat Mom, that seems conceivable to me. Not trying to get wishful thinking here. Was that like increased Spirit Heart chance? Faith up. Yeah, alright, I'll take it. And another key. So for sure we look for our secret room. No arcade is a real disappointment. Like, there's just no question about that. That's just a kick in the pants right there. And a golden chest, I don't really want to open it. Am I leaving something behind? I mean... This Hoggle... You know what? Let's use it right here. I thought maybe we'd get something out of that mushroom. Oh well. We'll be leaving. We left a lot of stuff behind. What's the pill? Puberty. Man, that is just shit luck, isn't it? Well, we're gonna be on the depths, hopefully. Lump of coal, bad curse room, and bad shop for us there. That's okay. We're still doing very well. I mean, we've had some good HP upgrades, thanks to that judgment. And, you know, other sources over the course of our entire run. I usually welcome red chests, but I'll make an exception for you. You're gonna have to fight zombies. I mean, normally you don't want to get this close to them, but this is not so bad. I'm really, at this point, I'm like magic fingers, man. 57 cents, like only one shop remaining apart from, if you discount the floor we're on already. It's terrible dodging. I hate fighting these guys even with tears. To be fighting them exclusively using, like, attack flies is a bit... it's harder. Let's put it that way. I really wish they started you with, like, Sacrificial Dagger or something. Just to give you a little bit more offensive punch. But to be honest with you, we haven't had an unusually lucky run. And we're still doing okay, so I don't feel too bad about this. All that training has finally paid off. We could probably use a bomb to blow up. Probably several bombs to blow up that golden poop there. Not that interested in that. What a terrible use of a bomb there. This is our moment of truth here. By moment of truth, I basically mean that we had a lot of flies kind of rotating in the same direction. I've taken a lot of damage on this room. These enemies, they basically attack the same way we do, which makes them very annoying. But we picked up some Spirit Hearts as a result here. So I'm not too salty about it. We could have lost our deal with the Devil Chance, but that's alright. We're at least back to full HP and a little greater. So, I mean, we're gonna buy everything. They're not great items. In fact, they might just be straight up bad. Well, we got... we broke even! Sweet. But, we did get... Mom's key. Mom's key. I don't know how much that's gonna end up helping us out, but hey, we got it. And financially, we're still totally fine. So we're just fucked on this room. Like, we gotta wait for these guys to go, then we sneak in over here. Actually, it wasn't that hard, but that's what I was worried about, is that aggressive fire there. Monstro 2. Okay, so we somehow generated flies here around us. And we must have, like, Lord of the Flies or something as a result of all our fly items. It's the only thing that makes sense. Trying to do appropriate dodges here. It's not as easy as it might look. I know there's probably been times when I haven't been doing very well. Dude, I should have this run more often. I think it's like amongst the fastest times that I've killed Monstro 2. You know, they say necessity's the mother of invention. 2 attack flies is like a pretty, well, and the ability to fly, that's a key part of it. It's a pretty boss combination. We get toothpicks, oh great. Couldn't have even been like a matchbook or something just so that we'd get like the black heart, right? It's gotta be just the one that is completely worthless for us. That being said, what can I say? You know, we've gotten almost nothing except HP, but it's worked out, yeah, nice. Good use of that. It's worked out greatly? It's worked out fantastically for us thus far. And if we only have to get to Mom, I think the Solar System Challenge is a little bit of a paper tiger. I mean, I could see it being real annoying if you don't get HP. And you know what? We're a little lucky to have Old Bandage and Gimpy, but apart, like, that's less luck than you'd expect on your average run. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, thank you, Gimpy. Oh, thank you. You know, we got like the bare minimum requirements, but still more than the requirements. If that makes any sense whatsoever. So we have to use our blue fly here. Our red fly just puts us too close. Good. No spacebar items over the whole run, huh? Wish I could trade that with some of my other runs where I get, you know, 4 bad spacebar items right off the bat. But in a way, I'm happy that at least thus far we haven't gotten carried by a spacebar item. Like Red Candle would make this, man. Red Candle would make this so easy. But we have the luxury, shall we say, of doing it all ourselves. And there's some merit in that, you know, it feels good. Now, our red fly does a lot more damage. I mean, this, you probably noticed this, but just in case you haven't. Red fly seems to do a lot more damage, but it puts us further away. Or it puts us closer to the action, which means that we're much more likely to be hit. The blue fly, on the other hand, keeps us at a relatively safe distance, but unfortunately also has... Is that really going to be where our... No, I wouldn't bet on it being over here. I know we can go to the mob trap room now, but I'd bet on it being right here. The blue fly does less damage, but we're also... Oh, okay. We're also safer, which is valuable, I'd say. I'm going to keep using bombs because I don't think bombs against Mom really matter that much. Wow, alright. Poor secret room location detection for me here. I have a hard time using bombs against Mom. I'm going to have a hard time using attack flies exclusively against Mom as well, but hopefully that's where Gimpy and Old Bandage come in. That's the name of my left fist and my right fist. Lefty's Old Gimpy, and righty is Old Bandage. Actually, the name of my right hand is Hospital. The name of my left hand is Cemetery. I stole that joke, but I like it a lot. That's, if you're, you know, soon to be a grandparent out there, or grandfather in particular, I guess. Try using that one on your grandkids. They'll believe you, even if you're totally out of shape, because kids are stupid. Kidding me, kid? I could probably do like less than 30 push-ups. You think I'm going to be able to put someone in the cemetery with my fist? I don't think so. Spent all day playing computer games. It's like it should be a cautionary tale. Well, I can't believe we didn't take damage in that little salvo there. But we didn't. Thank you, Halo of Flies, I suppose. Thanks are in order. There's a curse room. Absolutely will visit it. Half of a red heart in order to possibly pick up spirit hearts, I guess. But, you know, other deals with the devil, other deal with the devil items would be excellent as well. I don't know what, there's a lot of them we don't want. Like, I don't give a shit about, you know, if you want to give me the pentagram, who gives a shit? I don't want it. Take your pentagram and stuff it in a sack as far as I'm concerned. Okay, you know what? I gotta own up to this. I'm not playing very well in this room. I'm being lazy. I'm assuming that I'm scaling damage, which I'm not. I'm still doing the same damage that I was doing on the basement. So let's hold up and remember that you are weak. And we are still gonna go back in here, of course. Well, this ended up being worth it. It's a shame that we didn't get to open that. If we have to beat Mom's heart, I think we're probably boned. Even though it looks like we're doing alright right now. But if we only have to beat Mom, I would be... Come on, does this even let us shoot? Holy shit, Bob's brain finally has a use. I think I could take Mom's heart with this combination now. Alright, so, you know, don't cancel Christmas just yet. That's a pretty good item for us in this case. Also, one of the very few times I've seen a golden chest actually pay out with an item in Rebirth. Seems like that happens a lot less. Oh, we gotta kill this guy right here. His flies do nothing, thankfully. Because the bomb flies do something, but his flies do nothing. Except for those ones. I don't know what I'm talking about. Now this one, do I even want to use Bob's Brain? The answer to that question is yes. Alright, this is our pincer moment. Whenever the two attack flies cross, that's like our best moment to strike, I think. Alright, this is nothing. Of course Bob's Brain would be our savior on this run, right? I shit-talked it so much in the beginning, to the point where I even shit-talked people who shit-talked me for shit-talking it. They're like, Northernlion, I think one day you might come to like Bob's Brain. I was like, yeah, sure. Tell me something about Isaac. It's not like I'm the Isaac guy. I know everything there is to know about Isaac. Whoa, try to tell me something about it. Basically, I was being a fucking douchebag. And then, turns out Bob's Brain, I've come around on it. I still don't think it's amazing, but in a lot of situations, it can save your life. It's a little bit like, you know, homeowners insurance. Nobody goes, hey, honey, check out the sweet homeowners insurance I got. You want to, you know, get it on the kitchen counter right now? Well, I mean, the answer to that question is probably no. Unless you're like Greg Kinnear or something like that. Oh, come on, really? That being said, you know, it can save your butt in a tricky situation, probably. I say probably because I don't know, because I'm not 100 years old yet. On the outside, anyway. Or on the inside, if you're counting like my organs and bones and stuff. Are we just gonna fight Mom? I mean, seems like it's kind of the thing to do. That was a really smart bit of damage. Alright, let's be clever. Whoops. Sort of worth it. What do you say, guys? Should we use this Empress card? Get down to business? I've been saving it for a rainy day. There we go. Come on, foot. And every time that foot comes down, I gotta be ready to give it shit. Same time, like, that was bad. Obviously. Anytime, like, a bodily segment shows up, gotta nail it with Bob's Brain if it's conceivable. The red attack fly does some real damage. I can't be mad about it. Figured Mom just got, like, caught in a cycle there, so I was like, alright, I'll get you out of that with Bob's Brain. Feet? Feet time? Feeding time. Nothing, huh? There you go. Throw a little Bob's Brain in there. Sneak up here. That could have done some damage if I'd been faster. That was okay. How about this? Oh, that was looking pretty good. I don't even care if you hit me. What do I care? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I got you. Where's my trophy? Oh no! We have to beat Mom's heart? Or Satan? I didn't want to get the negative, but I wanted to pick up that red heart. I don't think they'd make us beat Isaac. I don't know how deep they'll make us go. This is a little frightening now. I was already composing my victory tweet, which is the modern version of the victory speech. I was gonna say, oh, all you people who think solar system's hard, you're a bunch of big blubbering babies. Turns out maybe you're not. Come to think of it, maybe all those people who were like tweeting me about like, hey, don't shit on this item, it really saved me an X challenge, and I wasn't really paying attention. Maybe they were all talking about Bob's Brain on the solar system challenge. It seems conceivable. So we'll just wait here for another rotation. I almost got you there. Almost got you. One of you's going down soon. Oh, come on. I'll wait. I don't give two shakes of a lamb's fucking tail about this. I'll sit here all day. I'm so gone on Patron, I don't know how I'm getting home later on. I should really take out these nubs quickly. And from afar if we can't get there quickly. That actually went very well. What the heck? Mysterious paper. I've never seen it before, but I don't think this challenge is really the time for me to be messing about, you know? That was ballsy. That's what I was looking for. More red hearts, please. Please don't let mysterious paper be the exact item I need to guarantee a victory. Yep, I'll take that. And now we wait. You've got your advantages. I've got mine. That was good. Full heart to go into that curse room? Maybe someday, but probably not now. Key things on this run? Seems like, oh man, patience is up there. And that's something that I don't really have in spades. For the most part, I'm a pretty impulsive guy when it comes to playing video games anyway. Good red chest? Hey, if you're only going to get a few red chests on a run, let's hope more of them are like that. Ooh. Okay, well, speaking of which, if we're only going to get a few red chests on a run, we can change that. Well, since we can fly, this guy's not so bad anymore. That's still annoying, but his main method of annoyance is not going to be nearly as deleterious. I'm going to take it. I know, you know, the faith upgrade is good, but left hand can give us so many valuable upgrades that seems like I'd be making a big mistake if I didn't go with it here. Come on, red fly. Seems like red fly takes forever to come around and then leaves far too quickly. Did you see that Bob's brain thread the needle there? That was great. Exactly what I wanted. Nice. Switch sides. A little dangerous there. You know an enemy's shitty when even the blue flag can take him out easily. I'm safe? Oh my god. I'm safe. None of these guys? Oh, there's one brimstone fellow down there. That's not bad at all. What is wrong with me? At least we broke even on that, but still, I'm an idiot, basically. Everyone's saying, yeah, we know. You're an idiot. We're used to it. Oh, snap. Guppy's head. Now we got a few different ways to deal a little bit more damage. Big miss. Oh no. Don't mind if I do though. Guppy's head. It's up there, man. As far as like items that can be useful for us. Well, it's not really. It's useful for us, but it's not like a coup or anything like that. But it's a start towards building, you know, our very own empire here. Well, it's dumb damage. It's gonna happen on this run. If there's anything I love about this run, it's definitely the fact that we've had to go to every single room as well. That's been a big factor in my success is, well, I mean, it's been good, I guess, because we got left hand. We're going to assume that left hand is good for us anyway. Fuck these guys, by the way. Oh, it came so close. We're going to have to kind of predict where they pop up. Maybe Bob's brain can just handle it. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Oh, that was my chance. Where you at? Where you at? Where you going? Oh, big mistake. Yeah, we've really, like, had to go to every single fucking room here. I'd love to be fighting bonies here, by the way. Just an enemy you really want to get close to. Nice job. On a regular basis. We're lucky in that they don't have much HP, and we do have Halo of Flies, so that helps, but, we're unlucky in almost every other respect when dealing with these guys. Mainly that they exist. Hey, we actually got one there. Maybe two. Tough dodging here. Kind of tempted to just wait for Bob's brain. Not necessary, though. Please don't make me go to this last big room. Oh, you're a real tease, Womb 1. I gotta give you that. This is a long challenge. Chariot. Oh, so useful. Okay, so we can actually, well, the HP's fine, but we can actually use this chariot card effectively. Amazingly. I would never have expected it. We could use it to go to the curse room for free, if we so desired. I don't really desire, as a rule. That's okay, though. Good job. There's probably 3 of these guys. There's definitely one more. Yeah, we can hear him bouncing up and down here like he's got something to say. Perfect. Good enough. Thanks for the penny. Thanks for the flies. I mean, I don't even know if our flies do very much damage because, you know, we have no tears. But here we are. Mr. Fred. Mr. Fred, I don't like you very much. Okay, good to know. Mr. Fred has caused some problems for me lately. My hope is that we can take care of most of these detritus here before they break free. Well, okay, they broke free. Big deal. This is going to be a bit of a tactical fight here. I don't think we're going to be able to do too much damage like that. It really depends how close you want to get to him. For the most part, I would prefer to stay as far away as is humanly possible. We've really got to get up in his grill if we're going to hit him with that attack fly. His character model's really big. It makes it a bit difficult. Maybe, no deal with the devil for me here. That's okay. That was actually pretty easy. We got Blood Clot for extra damage. And range. The two most important ingredients for us right now. Damage and range, and we've got them in spades. You know what? I can't be too salty, because it does make our flies a little better. Who am I kidding? Of course I can be salty. I'm Northern Lion. Salt is the #1 ingredient in the Northern Lion diet. My chest hurts now. This is good. I mean, it's not great, but it's okay. Can I beat Mom's Heart on this? Can I fight like the ultimate war of attrition against Mom's Heart? I think so. Preferably avoiding doing stuff like that in the future. Oh, these guys are gonna be fun. Fantastic. What, there's still 4 left. Okay. I'm not even fucking with these guys until Bob's brain comes back. Fine by me. There's still 4 left. That's fine. I'll take as long as I need. Might have gotten 2 there if I got really lucky. Oh, shit. Feeling pretty good about that. Oh, Judgment, you could be my best friend right here. You could be my lucky fucking star. Okay, that could be handy, I'm not gonna lie. Fanny pack. It's not so bad, I mean, it keeps incentivizing us, like the more we get hit, the more we benefit. We got a lot of items that kind of fit that bill right now. Old bandage, now fanny pack, gimpy. They're not really the deal winners I'm hoping for. You know, if there can be a deal breaker, there has to be a deal maker too. Got a red heart for taking a red heart's worth of damage. That's the kind of trade I can at least get behind. Shoop the whoop, huh? There's gonna be a lot of people who think Shoop the Whoop is the right choice due to the low charge time and the fact that it does damage, but I actually prefer Guppy's Head, and I think Shoop the Whoop does shit damage. I really dislike that item. Oh no, tears down. Oh no, your shitty tears hold no power over me, game. I don't use any pills anymore, it don't matter. Mama, take those pills away. Alright, this could be big. Who knows what this room contains? Decent. Oh, come on. Rotate in the other direction. Ah, we got a key for it. That is, like, super not worth it at this point. Oh, man. Oh, snap. Not so good. Okay. Alright. No, thank you, sir. Okie dokie. And alright. Well, we got 1 spirit heart coming in. Range upgrade. Thankfully. Puberty. That was like... It was fine. I didn't want to go down to Shoal right away, by the way. Because I don't know for sure that we actually have to go down to Shoal on this run. Conceivably... That was almost terrible damage. Conceivably, we may just have to beat Mom's Heart, which is right here. I don't want to fight Satan if I don't have to fight Satan. That's a big part of my methodology. If you buy my my videotape series where I talk about the 12 laws of power for the Binding of Isaac, Law of Power 1 is don't do shit you don't gotta do. I had a cleric come in and, you know, type up some better sounding copy because I'm not real good with words like. Now, probably should avoid shooting right away. little bit of a tricky, excuse me, a little bit of a tricky spot here. Alright, we did accomplish nothing there. Made some space. Now's our time to shine. Alright. No more poops that generate poops, at least. I believe that was the #1 term on the Treaty of Versailles as well. Flies? I'm not gonna poo-poo getting some flies, man. Could be a lot worse. And honestly, this run in general, that's what they should title it right now. Could be a lot worse. Sure. We found ourselves in some tough situations like that one instance ago, and then I took damage like an idiot, but oh, okay, that's the worst damage. We can't afford to keep doing that. But it really could be worse. Okay, it's starting to not be able to get worse. Thank you. Thank you for that half heart. I appreciate it. Sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not. Oh, God. Thank you for that other half heart, too, even though it might not make a difference at all. Okay. I know what you're thinking. I wish I knew what I was thinking, though. That's what I was thinking, is use Bob's brain to take those long-distance enemies. Just do a little dipsy doodle here, keep that turret at bay. Alright, we're geniuses. Now, what do? Knock some bombs in there. Use Bob's brain. Why don't I use the chariot card, Northern Lion? Hey, thanks for reminding me. But also, I'm saving it until a little bit later, when hopefully I can use it to dodge some of those late-game Mom's Heart attacks, which are full of horseshit. Now, so far so good. We took damage, but in taking damage, we actually got an extra Spirit Heart generated. That's not gonna happen every time, but it happened that time. Our few, our meager bomb resources doing something here, including that one. Now, Teratoma's like my least favorite choice of enemy here. We're not gonna be able to do shit to stop these spiders from getting up on our grill. Okay. Pretty soon we're gonna have no choice. Nice job. We're gonna have to use this chariot card. The question is, can we get close enough on Mom's Heart's HP to where using the chariot card actually helps us win? Like, gives us the win, because that's what we really need. We need to be able to win in like 10 seconds from the spawning of that, or from the using of that chariot card. So I'm not even touching this shit. I'm staying as far away as I humanly can. Try to take... Mom's Heart does a great job of taking out the zombies, by the way. I'm going to let her do it, so I have Bob's brain ready to fire. Come on, one more hit. There it comes. Yeah, alright. And then we're going to get a move on here. The great thing about getting a move on here is that if we rotate properly... Fuck these guys, by the way. Yep, there we go. Chariot card time. Flies, flies, flies. Oh, we did it. Trophy, trophy, there it is. Whew, okay. The Rune of Parthro. That was a tricky one. We got it done, though. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that run. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, remember to subscribe. Suicide King comes next. I don't know what this one gives you. I'm going to assume Kamikaze's on there somewhere. But in any case, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.